Hey guys, Working Man Reads, and first off, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I have noticed that I am at 230, so thank you so much. I appreciate all the comments, all the nice kind thoughts, and everything that comes with it. And first off, also, shout out to the Buffalo Bills. We finally look like a competent team in the last 27 years. I have been waiting for this day, so thank you. Today I was actually kind of excited because this is a really fun little tag video that my buddy over at Sara MG Reads, I will tag her down below and link this awesome video. She had a lot of cool exercise themes going on, and I am actually a big fan of health and fitness. I actually am kind of its little side passion of mine is like powerlifting and also bodybuilding. I have a bodybuilder friend and also some powerlifting friends, and I tend to not work out very much. I tend to eat a lot of cookies and drink coffee by the gallon, but I do enjoy health and fitness, and I respect all the people that spend the time working out. All right, here we go. The tag name is Fit for Reading, and it is an original tag, like I said, from Sara. So, number one, Zumba. My wife loves this. Zumba. Name a twisty and turny book that was super fun to read. Now, I threw something random in there, and I went with Chad Lutsky, The Same Deep Water as You. If you haven't read a Chad Lutsky book, you're missing out. He's an outstanding author. I really enjoy his work. They do have some twists, but it's also like a lot of nostalgia and exciting little tidbits of just real life problems and real life drama and real life horror. Chad Lutsky, Same Deep Water as You. Also, that cover. Come on, people. CrossFit. What was the most intense book you've read? I'm going to go with The Hanover Block by Gregor Zane. He was one of the first. Both of these were actually a couple of the first reviews that I've ever done on my channel. I am slightly better than that, not legendary or anything with my reviews, but I'd love to read the next one in this series and give a proper review for Gregor Zane. It's a Bizarro story. It's intense. It's definitely out there. Not for everyone, Bizarro as a whole. But you know what? I credit Gregor Zane actually for getting me into Bizarro fiction. Didn't even know it was a genre until I read his book. And now I read a lot of Bizarro. I just don't always review it on the channel because, I don't know what will get me flagged and what will not get me flagged. So burpees, name a book you hated. And as you may know, I take great pride in kind of going against the grain on this booktube community thing. So allow me to piss some people off. The Eye of the World. Have you read The Lord of the Rings? Skip this one. I'm just kidding. There's some redeeming qualities. The book actually ends well, and I've heard that the remainder of the series is outstanding. You just gotta actually get past. I just didn't care for this one. I'm going to be honest with you. I still gave it quite a bit of stars because, first of all, this floppy paperback is amazing. I have heard outstanding things about The Eye of the World. I do need to backpedal a little bit. It's not horrible, but I just didn't care for it. But I also want to do the audiobook for the next one, which is The Wild Hunt, or The Great Hunt. And I would like, The Wild Hunt is Witcher, isn't it? Yeah, it's a video game. But yes, I would love to get back into the series someday. This one kind of dragged on for me. The way that Jordan wrote, which, shout out to him, he was an outstanding author. I do have to give him respect and props. But the way that he wrote kind of was a little bit too much for me. So, yeah. Plenty of people enjoy that series, though, so definitely check out the channels that talk a lot about them. And I've heard it is worth it to finish the series. It's a lot for me right now to jump into. Yes. Intramural sports. What book were you assigned to read for school, but you ended up liking it so much you couldn't wait to read it at night? Now, that one I don't have a copy of. I need to try to get like a hardcover of this because It is one of the books that I attribute to my love for reading. It hit me at the perfect time when I needed a good book, and it was there for me. And that's going to be Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. I'll never forget it. I was the type of kid, I was the jock, I just wanted to go to football practice and leave school. I never wanted to read, I never wanted to do anything like that. I barely handed in homework, which is hilarious because now I read a lot of books, and I love talking about them. So that's funny. But when I was a kid, I was just a total kid. And yeah, so my teacher, a lot of people read Tuesdays with Morrie, and if you haven't, it dives into kind of loss and coping with that. And at the time when I was assigned it, I had just lost both my grandparents. One not my mother's parents are still kicking, and I love you guys, but my father's parents, I lost both of them in pretty quick succession in about a month span. So I read Tuesdays with Morrie, and it just sucked me in. Like, the teacher was like, okay, you read the 30 pages or something. And I was just like, I read through it all, and I came in and I was like angry with my teacher. I was like, what the heck are you doing, Mrs. So-and-so? This was horrible. And I spent the whole night crying, and I don't like this. Why did you make me read this? And she was like, that's why. Because I wanted the one kid to get something out of it, and you did. You just proved to me that you can read a book and you can enjoy it. So, yeah, all right, that's enough of that. But, yeah, shout out to you, teacher. You know who you are. Thank you for gifting me the love of reading, along with my mother. She's also an avid reader. Running and jogging, which I hate. I hate running. I will never run again. I ran enough in high school, I don't need to run anymore. Name a book that follows all the standard tropes, but you still enjoyed it. I've already held it up once just now. Red Rising. It had a lot of tropes, and it was kind of, some people might not like that. I kind of enjoyed it because he brought a little freshness to it. And yeah, I love the series. I am going to be reading Golden Sun soon. I'm probably going to do the audiobook because review copies and everything. I probably don't have enough time to read for whatever the heck I want. Jazzercise, a book you enjoy that is outdated or published long ago. So we're gonna go with, what the heck was I gonna do? I definitely skipped one, but yeah, we're gonna go with Pete Dexter, Deadwood. This was published quite a long time ago, but it's also going to be my answer for the next one because it's severely underrated. Yeah, so it was published in 1940. Oh no, copyright 1986, but it says the Congress of Kegler publication data, Pete Dexter, 1943. I just think it's pretty dang old, but this is a first edition, so we're going to say 1986, which isn't that long ago. So, yeah, that's not that long. But whatever. Pete Dexter, Deadwood. So this one is also, for the next one, Trampoline Class. What book do you absolutely love, but it's underrated? That's also going to be this, because if you like Westerns at all, please read this. It's horrifying in parts. The character work is outstanding, and not enough people read it. I also enjoyed The Sisters Brothers. I know Brad picked that up recently. It's more like a comic, like a comedic look at the Wild West, and I enjoyed that. You're following the two brothers, and you're in the head of Charlie, and it's just entertaining. It's extremely entertaining, and it's like the anti-Deadwood. So you got like The Sisters Brothers, which is like, hey, that's silly, like all the seriousness. Let's just make these two brothers that go out and kill people and like have fun. So I enjoyed that. So yes, we've went on pretty long. Tuesdays with Morrie got me caught up in my feelings, but I appreciate everybody. Thank you for dropping by. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to be with my boy Sion Das. We're going to be doing a little bit of a podcast thing where we're going to be on Skype, similar to what he did with Spooky Noodles. And we're going to have fun. We're going to do a top 20 books, our favorite top 20 books that we've read so far. And yes, I'm going to have fun with that. Already cleared it with the wife, so we got ample amounts of time, and I'm excited. So thank you guys so much. If you're not reading enough, you're probably working too much. Peace.